All right, two trails. The left side here across the bridge goes up to the two upper minor lakes, and then the right fork here, which is the Continental Divide Trail, continues on up to the two Rock Island lakes, which is the way I'm going. Okay, this is the second junction. This trail here goes up to Ridge Lake, and right there is a you gotta ford the creek. In early July, you better bring sandals. You're gonna get your feet wet. I don't know about right now if it can be crossed without fording. I don't know. And then of course the right fork here is the CDT, and it goes on up to the two Rock Island lakes and over the top. This here, if you're going to the Rock Island lakes like I am, this junction here is about the halfway point. So what we have here, I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's right there. That is a great horned owl, and this is weird. He flew across the trail here just a few seconds ago and landed there on that branch. And I've never seen them fly in day. Never. That's kind of odd. And there's a magpie that's harassing him. All right, good morning. It is Monday, August 30th. For those of you that have followed my videos and watched the earlier section of this one, you know, a few minutes ago, you might realize I'm back in the Beaverhead range. I'm at Lower Rock Island Lake. I was here almost 2 months ago, like the 3rd of July, something like that. It started off kind of slow, but once I came over here to this side of the lake, I did pretty well, and actually caught some nice fish. So I wanted to make a return trip in here. Yesterday, I spent the day in the Pintlers up at Upper 4 Mile Basin Lake, and had pretty good fishing there. They were a little on the small side because they're 2-year-olds. Today, this is the last day of my little 2-day expedition. This entire range was closed until a week ago. They had closed it for, I don't know, 3-4 weeks due to the fire activity. They just opened it up, I think a week ago today. I noticed at the campground, at the Minor Lake campground, I saw one tent and one trailer, and that was it. and there was nobody at either trailhead, at either the lower or the upper trailhead. So I don't know. There's some fish rising out here. I don't know if I'll have any company here today at all. There are fish starting to rise. So yeah, I'm gonna fish some in here. I did pretty well on this side. I got my waders with me. I'll probably start off with an ant, and I want to work this shoreline, and I want to work this away because there's more shoreline I wanted to explore last time. Right now the conditions, there's fish right out here. Right now the conditions are almost ideal. Just a slight breeze on the water. It is supposed to get a little breezier this afternoon, so we'll see. But this is a pretty lake. Pretty much need waders to fish it though. So I guess I better get to it. Time's a wasting. So what I've done is a little after 11. So what I've done here is I've started off with a floating line and an ant. I am seeing the wind comes up and it gusts a little bit, and then but for the most part, there's pretty good conditions right now. So what I'll do is I'll fish this a little bit as best I can, and then if the wind comes up and I'm not getting any activity, what I'll do is I may switch over to I may put my intermediate Versatip on and make a sink tip out of this and fish subsurface a little bit. The biggest issue when you're fishing dries like this is just patience. That's really the biggest issue. It can take, sometimes these fish, they cruise in groups, and so it can be a while. It might be several minutes before one comes cruising by. There was one right out there. Of course, he's beyond my reach. So the wading in this lake, you really need some waders to fish it right. But they're not a silver bullet just because the bottom in most of these places is quite mushy. Some places are firmer than others, but it's mushy, and you get out a ways, and that can be 5 feet in some places, it can be 20 feet in other places, and you start post holing in the mud. So there's a fish working out there. Well, after missing 2 or 3 fish, I finally hooked one. I've had kind of a rough start here. I haven't been able to wade like I wanted to. The first, I lost him. Oh well. So the bottom is softer than it was in July. I don't know why, but it is, and in the process of trying to wade aggressively, I kind of tore my I tore one of my sandals, the webbing on one of my sandals. So that's not a good start, and it really limits what I can do as far as wading. So that was probably a rainbow, I'm guessing. He jumped like a rainbow, but we'll see. So that would have been my first fish, but yeah. So I don't know, I'll wait, I'll do what I can. And what I may end up doing, I may end up changing back. It's changing back just into my boots, and walking around the lake and, trying to find some semi-deep water. There looks to be some around. I don't know. Walking with this thing is even tough just because of how it's torn. I got another one. Looks like he's a little guy. About, he might go 11. What do we got here? Let's see. He don't want to come. He don't want to. Okay. So this, I don't know. He's either a cut or he's a hybrid. I'm not sure. Back you go. So there's two fish working out here in front of me. The wind keeps changing directions. So I haven't seen what they're taking. I got my black foam-an on. I haven't seen many refusals or any refusals with it. It's just a matter of waiting for the fish to show up in the area. So this is a nicer fish. I kind of got lucky. I saw two fish working. They were moving this away, and I fudged the cast and basically got lucky. This is a nice fish. He's all right. He's 12. There are nice fish in this lake. There's some little ones too, but there's some nice ones in here. There's fish up to about 17 inches in this lake. This is, I'm not sure what this is. This might be, he might go 13, this old guy. So they're here just getting to him. He's a nice fish. Look at him. Boy's pretty. Nice fish. This is a cut, I think. Look at, oh! Still got him. One of these days, I am going to bring my net. Look at him. Isn't that a nice fish? Wow. He might go 13, 14. I'd like to get a picture of him. So here we go. We're going to release him. Hopefully I got one good picture out of that. He's a nice fish. Gorgeous little fish. There you go, bud. So he grabbed it. And I mean, he grabbed it and ran. And he's running towards me, and that ain't good. I gotta keep pressure on him. He's a big fish. He's a smart fish, too. He's big. Well, he grabbed it and ran right off. I missed another one here just a little bit ago. Now see, he's trying to get to that log. This is a smart fish. There he goes again. You know, I just had a light bulb moment. I'm thinking I have some of those, I don't know what they are. I can't even remember what the name is, but I use them to wrap up my rain jacket. I got those in my pack, and I'm thinking I might be able to put one of those on and jury rig the sandal just enough to where I can get around the lake a little easier. The problem, that would be a good thing to do at lunch, but the problem is I'm having some issues pulling myself away to go eat lunch because of the fishing. This is a nice fish. This appears to be, it's either a big rainbow or it's a hybrid. Boy, he's pretty. I caught one of these very similar to this last time. Oh boy, look at him. Oh man. This might be the biggest fish I've caught out of this lake. He's big. Wow. Wow. This is a rainbow. Wow. Look. Whoa. You know, I'm an idiot. I keep saying I need to bring my net and I don't. Look at him. Wow. Holy cow. Look at this fish. Wow. He's a big dog. A big dog. Boy, he's a gorgeous fish. Wonder if I can get a picture. Now this fish is drop dead gorgeous. So I'm gonna show him to you one more time, then I'm gonna let him go. Beautiful fish. Wow! All right, let's take the ant out and send him on his way. Sometimes these fish, the way they're sipping these flies off the surface, you don't know how big they are. So all I'm doing is I'm just holding him till he... There you go. There you go. All right, I got another one. It's just been a minute after I lost that. This is another nice one too. You know, I really hope, I need to get him on the reel here. This is another nice fish. I missed one in here too, just a minute ago. Now we're trying to get me in the weeds here. So I'm just trying to, yeah, he's got me in the weeds too. There he goes. So this lake isn't stocked. It has natural reproduction in it. It's got cuts, rainbows, and some hybrids. So, you know, you never kind of know what you're going to catch in here. Wrap me around something. I can feel that. Did I mention I should have brought my net? So this wind, you know, the wind's supposed to come up, but it, you know, it's interesting. It keeps changing directions, which is quite interesting. It's a big fish. I really hope it's not that same one that I just let go. And I do believe, you know, if you've been watching my last couple videos, I've been talking a lot about cinnamon ants, and that I believe, I'm pretty sure that's what they're taking. I had one land on me, and there's one in the water kind of right in front of me here. I have my black foam ant on, and that seems to be close enough. I do have some brown ones that I used yesterday because the fish were being really picky. But so far, today I haven't needed it. They're hitting the black one just fine. Yeah, he doesn't want to. Boy, this is a big fish. Holy cow! That last one. Holy cow! This is a big. Oh, that last one was probably. I've caught some nice fish out of this lake. That last one was probably the biggest fish I've ever caught. This one, I don't know. Oh, there he goes. He looks and feels bigger. Well, he's running me into my backing too. Come on. Well, yeah, he's pretty much ran me through the weeds. I can see on my leader I got So I don't know, I think this is like my 6th fish. I've been fishing for about an hour and a half. Holy man! This looks like it's a big old cut, or maybe a hybrid. I can't tell. Well, whatever it is, there's no give up in him. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to turn his head back and forth to tire him out, and he just, wow. I don't have the patience and the technique for fighting these big fish like I should. The new rod is very forgiving though, because it doesn't have that fast action hard tip like my former rods. Boy, he just does not want to come in. Oh, that's why. Nope. So this is another rainbow. So he's got me wrapped around. He had me wrapped around something. He's doing it again. He's in those weeds, and he's killing me. Yeah, holy cow. Do I tighten the drag on him a little more? I don't know. Ooh! He gets close. He gets within. And then he runs. Wow. Be careful. Careful, Mark, careful. So yeah, I got him close here. Yeah, this appears, I think this is a different fish than my last guy. I got him close here. Here's another big old rainbow. Looks to be a touch darker than the last one. Pretty fish. There's some big old fish in here. Yep, So this is the trick here, is when you get them in close like this, you don't have a net. You know, you got to grab the line, and what happens is they run, and if you don't let go fast enough, they can pop off. Yeah, this is another, wow, holy Toledo. Not yet. All right, he's tired. This is big. This is bigger than my last whole. This is the biggest fish I caught out of this lake. This is twice today. I've said this now. Wow! Ugh. Come on, bud. Let's show him to you. Gotta lift him with both hands. Look at him. Look at that guy. 19-inch, maybe 20. I don't know. Oh, he's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's see if I can get a picture of him. Okay, we're going to let him go now. There you go. This is a huge fish. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Gorgeous. All right. There you go. You good? All right, there he goes. All right, so this is another one. Just been 2-3 minutes after I released that big one. I missed one. And actually I hooked one and lost him, I guess. Or stuck him in the snout with a... So this one is another nice fish. It's not as big as the last two, but he's still pretty nice. And I really need to be careful because I don't have him on the reel. There he goes. There he goes. So I've caught and released 6. Missed a few others. This would be, if I can get him in, this would be my 7th fish. And it's about 12:45 or so. So I need to keep him away from this. There's a log off to my right over here that they try to get to. So I got weeds in front of me, and then I got this log over here to the right, and they try to get into these weeds is what they do, just like he's trying to do right now. This is I can't tell what this is. This is I don't know what this is. This might be another rainbow. Usually I pick up, the last time I was here, I picked up a couple of rainbows, but most were cuts, and then there were a couple of hybrids. He's still pretty nice. He looks like he's 14 inches or so. Not yet. You don't ever want to do that. All right, come on. This is another very nice fish. That's a nice fish. There you go. So we'll release him here. This is a male, I think. There you go. And just to show you, they're not all huge. Here we have a 11-inch fish. Similar to the first one I caught. There you go. There we go. That's my 8th one. Been fishing for about not quite 2 hours. It's a little after 1, so it's 1:11, so I'm kind of taking a late lunch. Difficult to tear myself away from fishing, so I've had a pretty good morning. I've been fishing for 2 hours, and I didn't get a good start. I tore my left sandal, my Tiva sandal that I use for wading. I'm thinking I might have a way to jury rig it. We'll see. But since then, off this little point of rocks out here, which is where I did well last time, I've caught and released 8 in about 2 hours. 6 of them have been big to huge. So I've had a pretty good morning in here. I don't know if I'm alone, or I heard voices and a dog barking here, probably about 15 minutes ago. I was too focused on fishing to see where it was coming from, probably over by the outlet. So they either turned and went back, or they went up to the upper lake. I don't know, which I thought about doing, but I don't know, the fishing's pretty good here. So I'm gonna have some lunch and try to rig this sandal up, just so I can get around the lake a little bit, and then I want to fish a little bit further down and work my way back, so before I go. So pretty good day. It's the end of August here. Tomorrow's the last day of August. Depending on how September is, there may be a month of this. There's going to be some inclement weather in September. There always is. But off and on, you may have about a month of high country fishing left before you start getting accumulating snow. Sometimes it can last into the first or second week of October, but you don't plan anything in the Northern Rockies after September 20th. So Pretty day up here. I'm glad I came. I'd actually thought about going home just because of the damage to my Jeep from hitting the deer yesterday morning in Helena. But I'm glad I came. It was worth a walk in here. This is, you know, I fished it. I did pretty well in here over a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago, and I wanted to return. I thought this might be good in the fall, and yep, it is. Just getting to the fish is the only challenge, but nope, I've had a good day. It's been good. Well, it's about 2:15 or 2:20. I had lunch and I jury-rigged my sandals. I had to do both of them. The other one ripped too. I haven't had a lot of fishing time. The wind's kind of come up. I've missed a few fish, had a wind knot. Lots of excuses, but anyway, here's another fish. He's not huge like the others, but he's all right. This appears to be a cut. He's all right. He's nice. He's actually a nice fish. He's not huge, but he's nice. Where'd he go? I don't want to come into to my hand, so. He's about 1 foot long. So the last time I fished this lake, I couldn't get the 10th fish. And I just, oh, nope, still got him. I couldn't get the 10th fish. So here I am with 9. And I'm counting time. He's all right now. He's a nice fish. He's definitely oh, he's nice. This might be a high. Nope, this is a cut. This is a cut. Nice fish. Now that's all right. I could catch those all day and be happy. Oh. Well, that wasn't good. I still got him. There we go. Back you go. So I've been talking a lot about ants, winged ants. This is a cinnamon ant, and in the northern Rockies, you see these starting in late August through September and into October, all over the northern Rockies. I've seen them in, I don't know, 5 or 6 different mountain ranges, and they're like clockwork. And that's what the fish are keying in on. Is, yeah, they're keying in on the these cinnamon ants, and sometimes they can be quite selective about them. Now today I used my black foam man and it was a close enough match and I didn't have any problems. Yesterday they were a little bit more selective and I had to switch over to a brown and to catch them. Anyway, I had a good day. Couldn't get my 10th fish in here. I had a little one that I hooked and lost that would have been my 10th, and then I I had one on and I didn't even know it. Lost him. He was a little bit nicer fish, but I can't complain. I caught 9 in, I don't know, what was it, about 3.5 hours of fishing, and really really nice sized ones. Most of them, I think something like 6 or 7, probably 6 of them were really nice sized fish. I mean, bruisers between big and huge. So anyway, I'm headed down the trail. It's 3:20, so I'm headed out, and I'll stop below the lake. There's a creek down there to grab some water. So that's probably it for this lake this year. So this is my departing shot, Homer Young's Peak. The upper lake, Upper Rock Island, is right over here. It's, I don't know, just 100, 200 yards up the trail, if that. 20 feet up, maybe, I don't know. The trail goes along the lake, and then it ends up climbing up here and going through this swale and then going over the top. And Little Lake is right over the top, and I actually fished that last October. It was my last high country fishing lake of the year. A little bit of haze in here from the wildfires. There's the Trail Creek fire up north, and the Alder and Christensen Creek fire in the West Pioneers. So anyway, been a good day. My departing shot, I'm headed out. Here's a grouse, another one. I've seen some my last few trips. That's a rough. And he's let me get quite close. I'm just a few footsteps away from him. He's trying to be still.